sure it was also on the PS1, and I played it on the PS1, and I didn't think it was that hot shit.
Wait, it was on the PS1?
I think it was.
Hold on, we need to do some research. GoldenEye PS1. It just says it was Nintendo 64.
I played a different... That's probably why it sucked, was because I played a different
You were playing
007 game.
You were playing the knockoff version.
Hold on, 007 game PS1. I wanna see what. Oh, I played Tomorrow Never. Tomorrow Never Dies.
That's vastly different, sir.
Yeah,
I can see
bad.
why, because that movie blew. It wasn't as good as GoldenEye.
Wait, what about this one? The World Is Not Enough. Maybe it was this one.
Yeah.
I think it was this one.
Still no GoldenEye.
Exactly.
I gotta stick up for GoldenEye when I hear slander.
Is it a good movie?
It's a good movie, and I like the game. The game was pretty good for back in the day, you know?
That's pretty awesome, then.
When you were playing multiplayer, those death matches were super fun.
My classic shooter was Battlefront. Not the EA watered-down poopy duty that's out right now, but, like, the original, like, LucasArts Battlefront Star Wars.
That's the good one. That's the GOAT.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, how about some, okay, let's keep it in the wheelhouse of entertainment. TV shows. There's a lot of bad TV out there because you see it get canceled by, like, what? Like, first season. Some shows just don't even, like, make it through the halfway point of the first season. And
some shows just get canceled after the first pilot. They're so bad.
Yes, that is true. So, there's a show that I am fairly certain it is still ongoing, and it pains me so much that this show is still on the air making episodes. Nothing against the actors, nothing against anybody specifically about this show.
Wait, can I guess what you're about to say?
Sure, go ahead.
Big Bang Theory?
No, that show's over, actually.
Okay.
And honestly, I kind of liked it growing up. Like, that was like, I feel like it was good for somebody in high school. So, I don't know. I kind of liked it when I watched it, and then I grew out of it, you know. Same thing for Family Guy. I just grew out of that. But when I was in college, a roommate and I were scrolling through Netflix, and we found Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh, boy.
Do you know this show? It's with Drew Barrymore and Nathan Fillion.
So, I have a thing with vomit, and I could barely get through the first episode.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, Santa Clarita Diet is like this show where... Does she die and she becomes a zombie? Is that what it is? Or is she just like...
It's something
like a cannibal now?
I think she like got infected and just slowly became one.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But it's like... The story is like... And honestly, the premise is kind of interesting. Like, she either died, came back to life, and she has to hide the fact that she's a cannibal, or... she's like a living zombie type scenario. I don't know. Whatever the premise is, that's not what I'm critiquing. The execution, you know, getting up to the diving board at the Olympics, that was a 10. You made it to the diving board as a 10. You jumped and you hit your fucking head on the diving board as you were coming down. Like, it was really, really bad. Like, for me, there was just, it was forcing, like, a lot of, like, sexual humor that didn't really fit the overall, like, premise of, like, how serious the show was. Like, it kind of made the whole act of cannibalism and murdering and later feeding on people a joke. Whereas, like, shows like Hannibal, you know, that's not a joke. That's not a place to be, you know, making goofs and gaffs. Like, it crossed the line that I was just like, this isn't funny anymore. Also, when they tried to make funny jokes, they weren't funny to begin with. Even if I was that dark into the humor, it just wasn't even funny.
Yeah, it wasn't hitting.
No, it was, oh my God, that show is, I watched the whole first season. I binged the whole first season, and it leaves it on like this ridiculous cliffhanger. And I was like, I don't give a fuck what happens. And I turned it off. Oh my God, that is a horrible show.
You know what other show really sucked? And I have no idea why they even decided it would be a good idea to make it. Do you remember those Geico commercials with the cavemen?
Don't you dare tell me they made a show out of that guy.
They made a 30-minute sitcom of cavemen. And they were like...
Well, like one episode? That was it?
I'm pretty sure it didn't get very far. Because I remember seeing it must have been either on YouTube or something. Because I never caught it on TV. But I've heard about it, so I wanted to check it out. So I watched the pilot or the first episode. So they're like, it's the cavemen, dude, and they're just navigating life in San Diego now. So it's basically Encino Man, if you've ever seen that from the early 90s or 80s.
I've seen clips, bits and pieces.
And I just thought it was the least... it made no sense to make. There was no purpose behind it. There was no plot. And it came from a Geico commercial. What was the plan gonna be?
Dude, I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you, they had, any motive. It was just the cavemen living there and that was it?
That was just it. And I think my favorite part is reading about it and hearing from a critic who was like, oh yeah, it became pretty clear to me that the cavemen became extinct on arrival. And I'm like, God damn.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's the perfect format for them was the commercial. That was it.
Exactly.
That's like trying to make a show about what is it? The Old Spice guy.
Exactly.
He is so interesting and cool because he is mysterious and we don't know anything about him.
Right.
The second we learn anything more, I feel like it would just, I would so much want the Old Spice guy to be this 3-dimensional character who has his own ambitions and his passions, and he wants to show me his whole life's work and his dreams and his family and his whole story. I want to see it all, but I know that is not what would be given to me because he was built for, I'm on a horse, and that was it.
Now that you say it, I kind of want to see that show.
I want to see that show so bad.
That
right
sounds
now.
kind of awesome.
Old Spice, get us in on this.
Yeah, let's make a movie with the Old Spice dude. What would we call it?
I'm on a horse.
I'm on a horse?
Yeah.
And the soundtrack would be Old Town Road?
Oh my God. I don't know. I know they did a recent ad with SpongeBob for the new SpongeBob movie. They did an Old Spice ad. They have SpongeBob scented Old Spice now.
Dude, SpongeBob's making a comeback. He just put out the new game. I say he put out he was creating the game.
He's the one in the fucking booth. He's the one in the cubicle going, Gary, you didn't meet the fucking quota.
Yeah. And Gary looks back at him and he's just like, meow.
Yeah. Patrick, what happened to the QA? Oh, I don't know, SpongeBob.
I don't know, SpongeBob.
Oh, that was way better.
I think they, I don't know, I ate it.
Yeah, he ate the cartridge.
And then SpongeBob will be like, Patrick, nah.
That, I don't know about that. That was...
What? You don't like my SpongeBob? Nah. It kind of sounds like Fran Drescher from The Nanny. Oh my God, Charlie.
Oh. Anyway, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is a great game, and anybody who's looking for a wonderful platformer for $30, Oh, we're not sponsored by them either. I don't know why I keep going on like this.
I don't know. You just trying to get sponsors, baby.
I guess so, but anyway, that's a great game. Now, where the hell was that jumping point off of? That was my TV show. What do you got now, Jake?
Okay, so while we're watching these shitty shows, we obviously got to be thinking about food, right? Foodage.
Foodie.
So I'm thinking we got to talk about the worst fast food restaurants.
Oh, I got one right here for you, bub.
I mean, this is going to be a heated debate, I feel like, because obviously regions matter because
oh, yes.
You have Whataburger and I have like Culver's would be like our like equivalent, I guess. But there's In-N-Out Burger, there's Sonic, there's McDonald's, Burger King, but this is a show about worst. So what is the worst fast food restaurant?
You tell me yours, Jake.
I gotta go with an imposter in the Mexican cuisine restaurants.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Del Taco.
Ah.
Del Taco, what are you? Can we... Hear me out. Let's just sit down for a second. Del Taco, you're not Taco Bell. You have random hash browns, and you call them something else. What are you? Del Taco's gotta be the worst restaurant. I remember having their soft shell tacos. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Fine taste, kind of bland, whatever. And having I think why I don't like it is because of what happened next. And that was violent puking in a parking lot because the fucking Del Tacos came back with a vengeance.
No, this was the first time you've ever went.
First time I ever went and the last time.
Oh, got him.
And I should have been worried when I saw the lettuce was way browner than it should have been.
Oh, no.
Oh, Del Taco, what are you? That's all I want to ask. What are you?
Oh, no. I don't like hearing that. I mean, like, yeah, no fresh ingredients. Like, that's messed up. That, like, I get frozen. Like, frozen can be fine because you could stick them in a fucking microwave. It's fast food, right? They're not trying to be like the best. But it has to not be spoiled. It has to be edible. You can't just give people brown lettuce.
It was a really terrible experience. Yeah, so Del Taco definitely gets the nod as one of the worst restaurants. And guess what? I've got one more. And I think this is gonna be very divisive.
Oh, you're gonna turn some heads here.
Burger King can get fucked.
You know, the only thing that is drawing me to Burger King,
chicken fries.
And this is
that's it. For me.
Yes, there's chicken fries, but when I was a kid, it was the only place that served, and I didn't know it growing up. I was like, something's different with these burgers, and I think it's a condiment. It was the only fast food place that would put mayo on burgers.
Really?
And I thought that was delicious. Back east, that was like one of the only places that I knew that put mayo on a burger.
Mayo on a burger is really good.
It is really good, and I thought that was like the best part of the Whopper when I finally figured out what the hell it was. And then, like, you know, McDonald's took a back seat for a couple of months.
Right.
But
I don't know. There's something with Burger King. It's not so much the flavor or anything. I'm fine with that. Every time I eat it, I feel like shit. My body does not. I can eat McDonald's fine. I can eat fast food fine. But whenever I have Burger King, I feel like a balloon. Like I'm bloated and I feel like I can feel my fingers get fatter, like the salt going in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, I get that with Taco Bell, but, you know, I had it last night. Like, it's not going to stop me. But you're right. There is something about Burger King bloat that it's something else.
Yeah, Burger King bloat is a serious ordeal. And if anybody, I'm sure our listeners have had Burger King bloat once or twice in their life. I remember many a days going to lunch thinking, I'll have a nice light meal because I got to go back to work. Oh, I'll go to Burger King, get like a burger. No. Oh, fuck. Burger King bloat.
You're going straight home.
I'm driving.
There's no way.
I gotta put the car seat reclined, and I'm driving back with my belt unbuckled with the Burger